Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Yoga Shack. I'm your host, Rachel. So, today, this is going to be a gentle practice centered around getting rid of congestion in the legs. When it's warm out, I know sometimes, if you're standing, it can start to feel like the joints in the legs just start to feel stuffy, like they have too much in them. So, this will help alleviate some of that. And for props today, you'll need a bolster, a strap, and a wall space. So when I say wall space, just think like a little spot where you can put your legs up on the wall. And if you don't have a wall space, if you have like a sofa nearby, you could use that too. That's fine. So let's start seated. You can sit on your bolster, makes it easy. We'll just start comfortable seated position. Let your eyes close and begin to follow your breath. Allow your shoulders to relax and find your full height as the shoulders relax. Grow up a little bit taller. Notice how your body's feeling today. And just resolving right now, if any area needs special care today, that you'll take care of it, that you'll nurture it, that you'll treat it gently. Remember, it's a gentle practice. And let's begin here with a little pranayama, taking the arms up overhead on the inhale, bringing the palms together. Exhale and draw down, palms together. Inhale, nice drawing the breath in, reaching up. Exhale, settle down, relax into your seat as the arms come down. And on this third time, inhaling up. Exhale, draw down, stopping at the solar plexus. So that's right under the rib cage. And let the right hand swivel on top of the left hand. Do you have a dedication for this class today, for this practice? Is there some intention you have for yourself? And just mentally saying that to yourself now, whatever it is. And then bringing the hands together, the palms together, right in front of the heart center. And let the thumbs make light contact with the sternum, the breastbone. Follow your breath and follow that dedication, that intention right into your heart center. And let's begin with an Om. Good. Just bowing the head down towards the fingertips. The fingertips come up towards the head. Make contact on the forehead. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, press the palms down to the floor. The head comes back to center. You have to lean forward a little to get the palms down. Just feel that nice groundedness, contact with the earth. Good. And release. All right, let's come down onto the back. Come right on down, feet on the floor, knees are bent, arms alongside the body. And let's go right into a pranayama. You're taking the arms up on the inhale, all the way up overhead. Exhale, return the arms down to the sides. Inhale, drawing up, reaching through the fingertips. Exhale down. When you inhale up, let the lower ribs drop down like towards the floor. So you're flattening out your lumbar curve, and then exhale down and let everything relax. Let that lumbar curve come back and let it be spongy. So the lumbar curve is that part of your mid back that curves in towards your body. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Clearing it out, opening the shoulders. Good. One more like this. Exhaling the arms all the way down. Draw both knees in towards the chest and rock side to side. And let the head roll with you side to side, side to side. Come back to center. Raise the hands and feet up towards the ceiling. Circle the wrists, circle the ankles. And then go opposite. Circle the wrists, circle the ankles. Shake out the wrists, shake out the ankles, give them a kick, give them a wiggle. Good. And then like make a fist with your hand and then like you're making a fist with your feet, like your toes are curling in towards the soles of your feet. And then spread the toes out wide, spread the fingers wide. Curl the toes in, curl the fingers in. Uncurl, spread them out. Curl it in. Take a nice inhale here. Exhale, open up. 2 more. Curl it in. Inhale. Exhale, open. 1 more. Good. Draw the knees in towards the chest, rocking side to side. Side to side. Very good. All right, coming onto the back. Keep the right knee in towards the chest, left leg out onto the floor. Circle the right ankle a few times, and then go the opposite way. Take a deep inhale as you're doing this, and then on your next exhale, reverse the legs. Left leg comes in, right leg goes out. Just let everything open up here, and then circle the left ankle. Keep the breath going, and reverse the circles. Good. All right, now we're going to take one more inhale. Exhale, draw both knees in. And we're going to do this pranayama where we inhale and let the knees rock away. Exhale, draw the knees in. Like you have your own bellows here. Your chest is inhaling, drawing those knees away. Exhale, you help squeeze the air out of your lungs, drawing those knees in. Good. Let's do one more. Excellent. Crossing the ankles now. Right ankle on top of the left ankle. And just holding on to the outer edges of your feet. If that's not an option today, just hold on to your knees, okay? Like right below your knees on your shins. And we're going to rock a little side to side. We'll start with the side to side rock. And then start to do little circles. So these are little circles going around a couple times in one direction. And then reverse it up opposite way. Good. Now reverse the ankles, opposite foot on top. And we'll start again, side to side rocking. Side to side. Oh, it feels so good. And then come back to center and little circles around. And reverse it. Oh, that is good. All right, so now uncross the ankles, bring the feet to the floor. And then we're going to, instead of toe tap, like we usually go like this, today we're going to start with the feet on the floor and just draw one knee in towards the chest. And you're using your core strength to pull this knee in and then place it back down. And then the other knee comes in. And again, you're using your core strength, your hip flexors, all of that to draw this knee in and place it back down. So we're going to do this with the breath. So on the exhale, draw the knee in. And then on the inhale, float it down. Exhale, drawing it in. Inhale. Float it down. And just follow that at your own pace. Good. And try to refrain from pressing into the foot that's on the floor to draw this knee in. So that would be like, a tendency here. Where as you draw this knee in, you're going to press with the bottom foot, and that's not what we're looking for. Keep this neutral, this bottom foot. You can do it so maybe it's barely touching the floor, and you're just drawing this knee in using your core, and place it back down. Good, good, yeah. Good, one more to each side. Good. Yes. All right, now placing both feet down, widen the feet so they're about the width of your mat. Clasp the forearms up in front of the chest And the knees, they're going to go over to the right, and the arms will slide to the left. And then the knees will go to the left, and the arms will slide to the right. And the head will follow what the arms are doing, going side to side. Exhale as you twist. Inhale through center. Exhale and twist. Inhale. Follow your rhythm. Side to side. Good. And now reset everything to center. Reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Bring the knees right up over the hips. The lower legs are bent at 90 degrees. We're going to do a little opposites here. So the right toe, now we are going to toe tap. So the right toe is going to tap down to the floor as the left arm reaches up overhead, and then reset it. And then the left toe taps down, the right arm reaches up, and reset everything. And just continue side to side. You can go a little faster. So the trick is to keep the fingertips reaching up towards the ceiling when you reset. So the tendency might be to, as you're lowering your toe down, to let the arm, that same arm, drop towards the floor. And we don't want that. We want both hands reaching up towards the ceiling as you reach up overhead. Yeah, so that the shoulders, that right between the shoulder blades, as you reach up overhead with that tiny little pause, they can relax. And then you continue. Oh, yeah. All right, let's do one more to each side. It's deceptively hard, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me today. Deceptively hard. All right, we're going to come back to center. Bring the feet down to the floor. And then just do a cross crawl here from the floor, lifting up one foot and then the other, reaching across with the hand to the opposite thigh and doing a little tap here, a little resistance work with the leg. You're pushing the leg away as the leg resists and tries to push towards you. One side and then the other. Oh, yeah. Good. Good. Next time the right knee comes in, we're going to invite it in, hug it in. Left leg extends out onto the floor. And now take the right leg side to side a few times, guiding it with your hands. Inhaling it open. Exhaling across your body. Going side to side. Yeah. Excellent. Next time the knee comes out towards your armpit, just hold it there for a moment. Your left hand can come to the left side of your abdomen or even the left thigh. Just think of it as a further anchor here, the hand on the leg. Good. Bring it back to center. And then we're not going to roll onto the left hip. We're going to keep everything square here on the floor, just drawing this knee across towards the left side. Trying to keep the right side of the low back on the floor. Let the right arm fall out about shoulder height, palm up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And bring that knee back to center, hug it in. Oh, yeah. Oh, and then release that right foot to the floor. Just swipe the right thigh a few times with the hand, starting at the hip flexor, swipe down towards the knee. And then slide that leg all the way out. Left leg comes in. Draw it in, hug it in. And let's take it side to side. In your own rhythm here, let it rock side to side to side. Yeah. Excellent. All right, next time it comes out to the left, holding there. The right hand can come to the right side of the abdomen or the hip flexor or the thigh. Just grounding this whole area down. Just giving it extra little weight. Good. And then coming across with the knee to the opposite side. So just a little bit crossing the center line, the low back, the left side of the low back stays on the floor. And you can reach the left arm out shoulder height, but we're not looking for a spinal twist here. This is neutral spine. Neutral spine. Good. Come back to center. Hug it in one more time. Oh, that's so good. All right, place that foot on the floor. Just swipe down the leg a couple times. Very nice. All right. So now placing both feet on the floor, rolling over onto your right side, pressing into the floor with that left hand. Come on up. And then come around, grab your bolster. We're going to go right into our first posture here, Virasana. So hero's pose. And my dog's name is Hero, but with an I, Hiro. But this is Hero, Hero. So you can think of like, someone that just came back from whatever, and they're the hero, right? So you're going to put the bolster right between your knees and then just sit down on it. The feet can go straight back behind you here, hands on the thighs, drawing yourself up to your full height. If this doesn't feel good to your feet, you can do this in a chair. Just come into a seated position, feet square on the floor, hands on the thighs. Draw up through the crown of the head. Find a point of focus on the floor, of soft, diffused focus. And just breathe, reaching up through the crown of the head, neutral spine. Make the spine a little bit longer through that upward reach. Excellent. All right. And let's release this coming off the bolster, widening the legs out to the side for our wide angle here, bringing the feet so they flex slightly, hands behind you, reaching up through the crown of the head again, and then mentally see where you're making contact with the floor, right on the sit bones here, and drawing up through the crown of the head. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Yeah, so we're not looking for a forward bend here. We're just looking to sit upright and think the legs really long in either direction. Slightly flex the feet, spread the toes. Right up through the crown of the head. Good, good. Now drawing the legs together. Draw the feet in, knees are bent, soles of the feet come together, and legs drop out to the sides. So here we go. So if you're noticing a ton of pulling here in your groin, please feel free to, you can use your bolster you have, you can use a block, you could use another cushion. Just place it under your knees to support the legs from underneath as your hands are behind you again and you're drawing up through the crown of the head. And you're finding that idea that the thighs are so long, like the knees are reaching in either direction, even if it's on an upward angle, you still have that reach and the support of the hands behind you. Okay, good. And then we're going to take this into a recline. So we're going to bring the bolster around behind us. And we can do this with an angle, or you can be flat down like this. So an angle would be you just place something else behind the bolster to bring it a little bit more upright. So you have this like reclining angle. Feet come together, and you just lie back. And again, you can have support here under the thighs if you like. Oh, that's quite nice. And if you didn't want the angle, I'll just show you what that looks like, even though it's probably pretty self-explanatory. You have the bolster down like this, and you bring it right up against the low back, lay down on it. So you have this, you accentuate the lumbar curve. So if you have any kind of like low back issues, you might not want to do this variation. You might want that slightly angled bolster, and the arms relax out at the sides. And just relax for a moment. This is one of those postures where the less you do, the more you receive from it. It's a restorative pose. Good. Letting the inner thighs relax, the belly, the chest. Good. And then to release, bring one knee up to center and then the other knee. Good. And then we're going to roll all the way over onto the right side. It's a little like dip down here. Using the left hand, just press into the floor. Come on up. Good. Sliding that bolster off to the side. Hands behind you, feet up in front. Do a little wibble wobble side to side. Good. And then we're going to take it into Janu Shirshasana. So extending the right leg out in front. Left foot comes up to the upper inner right thigh here, and that knee drops out to the side. So again, if you need support under this side swiveling knee, just place a block here or a bolster. Rolling out on the right thigh. Inhale the arms up. Any discomfort in the low back, bend this knee. Otherwise, you can keep it straight, okay? And so the big thing here is you can stay right here, reaching up, elongating. If you find more room in your hamstrings today, you can start to reach out. Hands can come down to the leg wherever you can easily reach today. Remember, it's a gentle class. And then you just keep doing that lengthening while you maintain your breath. So we're never looking to do a forward bend beyond like our breath being able to sustain us. As soon as the breath catches or you can no longer breathe and like talk, it means you went too far. Okay? Yeah. Good. All right, let's come up out of this. Drag the hands up the leg. Right hand to the outside of the knee. Swivel it back to center. And straighten it out. And then we come right into the other side, bending the knee in, drop it out to the side. Rolling out on the left thigh. Inhale the arms up, reach up. Exhaling forward. Again, the hands come down wherever you can easily reach today. The front knee can be bent. And we just keep working that from the inside out, lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. Never sacrifice your length when you're coming into a forward bend. If you feel yourself, rounding over and everything is feeling really tight, come up to a place where you can maintain the length. The knee, again, this knee can be bent. And let's really drag the hands up the leg, come all the way up. Right hand to the outer knee, draw it up to center and release out. All right, so this is where we're going to use the wall space. So this is really easy. Just you can drag yourself over to drag yourself. Sounds so elegant. But really, just drag your mat over to the wall. Sit so that your right hip is pretty close to it. And then you do this fun thing where you're going to swing down onto your side and then swivel onto your back and let the legs come up the wall. So you'll see I'm pretty far away from the wall here. So my legs are on this outward angle. You can do this so that your butt is right up against the wall, but it really depends on where your hamstrings are at today. So for some people, this is going to feel great, and you might even notice a stretch in your hamstrings here. And for some people, they're going to want their butt right up against that wall. So you decide. Let the arms relax out at the sides, palms rotate upwards. And just enjoy for a moment here. Feel the support of the wall, support of the floor, and it's just this nice cradle holding you in space so that it's no effort on your part, no effort. Just allow yourself to be held. And so often, we do yoga, we hold the space for ourselves. And then it's nice to do these postures where literally the space is held for us. And it's just a reminder of like, we are supported, we are provided for. If it's just the wall and the floor doing it, there you go, there's your support. Good. All right, so we're going to come out of this, walk the feet onto the wall, and we're going to roll back onto the right side again, and just take a pause here. And then left hand presses into the floor, coming on up. Excellent. All right, and then you don't have to drag your mat away from the wall. You can stay right there. I'm going to bring it back to center just because I want my bolster over here. We're going to come into a supported child's pose. So for this, at first, you're going to put your bolster right under you and come into a table. Knees are hip width apart, hands are right under the shoulders, and just do a few cat and cows. Rolling the back up and down, lengthening head to tail. Inhaling in one direction, exhaling the other way. Mm. Excellent. All right, then come back to center. Now for a supported child's pose. You can walk the knees in so they're a little bit more like framing the bolster out here. Sitting back towards the heels, scooch the bolster in a little bit more so it's up in the inner thighs here. The arms can reach out in front. And you turn your head to one side. I can't do it on my other side. And just let your head relax onto the bolster. Your whole body is supported here. Yeah. And feel the side of your face relaxing where it's making contact with the floor. The low back releasing hip to hip. And from tail to head. Good. Good. And then bring the hands back under the shoulders, sitting back onto the heels again. Slide the bolster out. Grab your strap. And then make your way down onto your back again. It's like acrobatic. Up, down, up. All right, so we're coming down again. So coming down onto the back. Bringing the strap around the ball of the right foot. Extend out that right leg. And we're just looking for a little stretch here in the back of the right leg. Not much. Remember, it's gentle practice. You can pull back on the strap. Give me a little extra notice to your calf. Good. Let the leg drop out towards the right side as the left knee drops out towards the left. Bring everything back to center. And then bring the leg over towards the left side. And the right knee is crossing over towards, the left knee is crossing over to the right. Right and left. All right, bring it back to center. Then we're going to swap the feet out. So just bringing the left foot into the strap, right foot to the floor. Extend the left leg out. Just a little stretch here, not a lot. We're not looking for a ton. And bring the leg out towards the left side as the right knee counterbalances to the right. Back to center and across the body. Yes. Good. Good. Back to center again. And releasing the strap. And now taking the right ankle and crossing it on the left thigh. You can stay right here. If this feels like a good stretch to you, stay right here. You don't have to take it to the next step here. If you want to bring the left foot off the floor, that'll deepen it a little bit. And then again, if you want to go a little further, you can hug this left leg in towards the chest. Keep the breath going. Good. And then releasing both feet to the floor. Take a pause between sides. And then the other side, left ankle on the right thigh. You can stay right here again. You don't have to do any more than this. This is good. If you want to take it deeper, right foot off the floor. And then deeper again, hug the knee in. And exhale and release both feet to the floor. Arms relax out at the sides, palms up. Good, good. And now, once again, raising the hands and feet up towards the ceiling. Just let everything drain back into the core where it can be recycled. Just a little upward reach. I know I reference my dogs a lot, but this is how they sleep a lot. They have these like legs that they like to keep straight when they're sleeping on their back. So they have this little puppy legs straight up. It's the funniest thing. All right, let's circle the wrists, circle the ankles just a couple times, and the other way. Good. Bend the knees in towards the chest, hug it in. Rocking side to side. And then we're going to go into Shavasana next. So from this rocking side to side, if there's any other posture you'd like to do before Shavasana, any other pose, just take the time now to flow into it. Remember, it's a gentle practice, so just gear it accordingly to be gentle with yourself. And if you feel complete, feel free to go right to Shavasana. If you have your bolster handy, it's a nice assist in Shavasana, having that right under the knees. Yeah, that's good. Just lets the whole front of the pelvis relax a little bit easier. Arms can relax out at the sides. If you have trouble rolling your hands up towards the ceiling with the backs of the hands on the floor, please feel free to put a support behind the hands to just give them a little lift. That'll make things a little easier. Okay. You can roll the shoulder blades just a scooch in towards each other and down the back a little bit, but don't overly do it. Just a little like tuck. Okay. And then once you're comfortable, once you feel nicely situated, let the eyes close. Becoming aware of all the places where you make contact with the floor, your heels, any parts of your legs, your buttocks and low back, upper back, backs of the shoulders, parts of the arms, parts of the hands, and even a little disc on the back of your head. And feel these points hungry for any tension that you're ready to let go of. Just let it sink right into the floor, right into the earth, where it can be transformed. Earth just takes it in as energy, doesn't label it good or bad or anything like that. It's just energy. And if you're ready to release something, it'll take it. Just let it go right into the earth through all those spots that you're making contact. And then using the power of your mind, feel your feet relaxing. Your feet are relaxed. Relax your calves. And you can even say to yourself, my calves are relaxed. Relax your knees. My knees are relaxed. Relax your upper legs. My upper legs are relaxed. Relax your hips. My hips are relaxed. Relax your belly. My belly is relaxed. Relax your chest. My chest is relaxed. Relax your low back. My low back is relaxed. Relax your mid back. My mid back is relaxed. Relax your upper back. My upper back is relaxed. Relax your shoulders. My shoulders are relaxed. Relax your arms. My arms are relaxed. Relax your hands. My hands are relaxed. Relax all your muscles of your face. My face is relaxed. Relax the back of your head. The back of my head is relaxed. Relax your whole body now. My whole body is relaxed. My whole body is relaxed. My whole body is relaxed. Allow your next breath to be a little deeper. And beginning to wiggle the tips of your fingers, tips of your toes. Let your head rock gently side to side. And then stretching out in a way that feels good to you. And when you're ready, drawing the knees in towards your chest. And then rolling over onto one side. And just pause there for a moment. Let everything settle and become balanced. And then using the top hand, pressing into the floor, coming on up. And then coming into a comfortable seated position. So you can sit back on your cushion if you like. Let's go into some alternate nostril breathing. So just as a side note, if your nose is stuffy and you can't breathe through your nostrils right now, you can do a cooling breath, where you're just going to take the air in as if you're like drinking it through a straw, like pursed lips. Exhale the same way. And focus on the exhale being longer than the inhale. And let's all do that rather than alternate nostril. Okay, so we'll just all do that breath. We're going to inhale through the mouth. Hold for a moment. Exhale. Going at your own pace. Sorry, your own pace. Let your next exhale be your last one here. And then just breathing in and out through your nose. Letting the eyes open, just gently, like softly open the eyes and focus on the floor in front of you, on a spot that's, again, diffused. We're not looking for any hard edges. We're just letting the eyes be a little like floaty openness here. Focus on your breath, and let's just do this open eye meditation, letting the breath be the anchor. Still sitting to your full height. Present with your experience, whatever it is, whatever your body is giving you for feedback, whatever thoughts are present, witnessing them all just from this seated position. Letting the eyes close once more. Following the breath. Good. And then feeling the collective calmness that's in the body now, the cohesiveness to the body. And hopefully the joints of the legs feel a little less congested, a little more open. So let's end our practice here with an Om. Om. Bringing the palms together and bowing to the light and the shadow and everything. Hari Om. Tat Sat. And bowing to each other. Namaste. Have a great day. And it was so good to practice with you. I'll see you next time. Bye.